one of those. And we'll accept this mission.
The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taris, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taris. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
Ah, interesting. And we get experience points, expertise, the new console, dilithium. Ah, and some new shields. Excellent. Right, let's accept that.
I have new missions for you.
Accept that. We also have a new skill point and some new duty officers. Let's accept those. And right, what is the next point we're going to choose? We're going to choose that one. Control expertise. So that's spent. Have a look what we've got here. Then we got another temporal probe, didn't we? Yeah. So let's turn that in. And there's one in Taris, which we're about to do. Have we unlocked any of the other things? No. Okay. Haven't got any new bits for people. What about ship? What's that? Engine battery. And we got a new deflector away, didn't we? We've got hull capacity, shield capacity, control expertise, drain expertise, and perception. So that's better than what we've got now. That one. So we'll put that one on. What's that? Subsystem. Yep, don't think we'll bother with that. Actually, we'll swap that for the shield. We'll pop that down there. What's that? Damage resistance rating. That's +5 all damage. And this is plus 9.4 phaser disrupts for plasma and tetrium. So actually, we're probably going to be going up against more Romulans. So we'll swap that one out. We won't get rid of that. What else have we got? A photon torpedo. Photon torpedo. Mine weapon. We're not using mines. We can't use the phaser dual heavy cannons because they don't work on the ship. Which means we can't use the plasma dual cannons, but we will keep those. We've got more marks, points. If I close that, we've got some more duty officers. So let's open that and get some more duty officers. There's something that I haven't talked about, is that when you go into your roster, you have active space and active ground. And you can add any of your duty officers to the slots in the open position. And we got 5 open positions. And if you read the text, you got, like, this person has got a chance to reduce the time to recharge when using subsystem targeting attacks. Chance to reduce the time to recharge torpedoes. So some of these can be quite useful. We haven't got transwarp, so that's not particularly useful. So recharge time reduced for engineering team and buff. So that might be useful. Chance to reduce the time on torpedoes. And the others aren't particularly useful. But as you collect more and more duty officers, and there are specialist duty officers that you can acquire throughout the game, that you can pop in these slots and will help you with reducing times for things, and can give you buffs that help. For ground, if you're a tactical captain, you can add some of these chance to beam down additional security exploits. So when you beam down a security team from your abilities down on the taskbar, it gives a chance to beam down extras. And that's no good to us because we're science. Chance to beam down an additional... Oh, that's the same. Yeah, this one. Chance to beam in an additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turret. Now that one is helpful for engineer captain, because they can beam down the turrets. But again, we're science, so that's not much good to us. That one might be useful to us. Chance to beam down extra medical support, that might be useful. Might be useful. I don't think any of the others are useful to us at the moment. But these two are quite important when you get special duty officers. You can add them to here and they give you passive buffs. Right. And we want to set course to Orbis. We'll refine the dilithium. And while that's doing that, can we salvage some of this equipment? If we, instead of doing that salvage all, let's just do it from here. Because I don't want everything salvaged. That tactical kit. We can't use tactical kits. We don't want those. What's that? That's inertial dampeners. We're never going to use that. So we'll salvage that. We'll salvage that because we can't use singularity cores on our Federation ship. And we might as well get rid of some of these weapons. And can't salvage that
On
one.
a forgotten world, a shadow of great evil lurks, waiting for the chance to strike. The truth behind the destruction of the Romulus system may be the harbinger of the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced.
Right, let's tidy that up a little bit. And we will begin Taris. So, we have arrived at the Horbus system. We're being held by the Lisette on screen.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
The pleasure is mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taris, or persons working for Taris, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taris. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taris believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
What do you suggest we do about her?
Taris cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salon, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taris and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taris, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taris are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taris's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
What do you suggest?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taris.
A sound plan.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
That will be acceptable, Commander.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taris used the materials here to construct her weapon.
The planetoid core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Prepare to collect a sample. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are T-calithium. If we can locate and supply a techosite, that means Taris could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for techosite deposits. Retrieve a sample and set course for the next planetary fragment. Ooh, ship decloaking. Oh. Quick, hide. Too late.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Next. Okay, that's another one down. Do another scan, so there's 2 anomalies in that direction. Hopefully one of them is going to be our temple probe. There he is. Let's do a scan. Unlock the probe. Ah, one of these again. Right. These probes have been here since the Horbus shockwave. The Knuckles seem to be keenly interested in the phenomenon. They're probably looking for hints on ways to undo the shockwave that claimed their own star. Oh.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
There we go. That's him done. And we've got the probe, so let's go to the next planetary fragment. Do another scan. There's 2 anomalies in that direction. Let's see if we can collect those. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of techosite in this planetary fragment. Techosite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Horbus supernova. Collect a sample then, shall we? Right.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taris on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
Okie dokie. Just after I pick up these ores. That's that one. And the other one was over here. So let's just pick up this ore. Or gas. Particles. There we go. Some particles. Get those. And then on to Gamma. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma Cut. This system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Right, let's go get scanning then. Ooh, without crashing into rocks. There we go. Here it is. Right, let's do a scan. So, our scans have triggered automatically defense system and a Riemann ship is decloaking. They are hailing us. Oh, on screen. Where is he? Where is he? Yes. Answer hell.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We're here investigating your unauthorized presence in this system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taris. That is the only authorization I require.
That is most unfortunate. Sir, if we can disable the satir, it's possible we may be able to lure out Arayu to investigate. My thoughts exactly.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Right. Stick a couple of torpedoes.
Target's
Ready?
shields have
There we
failed.
go. Keep firing on all arcs. Get a bit of high yield going. Tractor him again. See if we can do a scan. Get another high yield. Away we go. Another tractor on it.
The minerals in the planetary fragment will conceal the ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
Right, let's go over here then and hide among the asteroids. Right, let's mask our energy signature. Excuse me.
What happened here? We were attacked by Starfleet saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
No, I'm just over here.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taris.
Let's hope so. Right, he's gone to warp. Should we follow? Yes, let's follow. Sir, Commander Arayu's trail led us here to the Iconia system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic. So any activity here is a cause of concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater looks like a likely place to start. Set a course for the crater. But first we will pick up this magnesite ore. And there's something over here as well. There we go. Got that. Let's go back to the waypoint. And let's scan the crater. So we're picking up large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would never have found it. Riemann ship's decloaking. They're hailing us on screen.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Red alert.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Again.
Target's shields have failed.
I took the liberty of accessing the Intraku's systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. Transmit the codes. The codes that Lieutenant Sloan procured have lowered the base shields. That will allow us to transport an away team to the structure underneath the surface. Are you ready to beam down? Yep. Let's go get.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Riemans and one Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Let's hope so. Okay, no more temporal probes on this mission, so let's oh,
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Personal shield losing power.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology, perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
acknowledged. There are logs here of shipments to and from the base in the Horbus system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there are also stores of Texite, decathylium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum signature as the elements you recovered from the Horbus system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Taris is brought to trial.
It has been decades, and I still find Haki's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. But perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Horbus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope.
Right, let's unlock the blast doors. Okay. I probably missed that. Ah, there's the access code at the top here. I missed that. So it's pi. That one. Oh, and I missed an encryption sequence as well. Great. I'll just have to guess that. Okay then. Omicron? There we go. Middle one. Log off. Right. There's some Iconian tech in the middle there. Let's have a look. Right. Ah, there's the commander.
I have it. What? No! Traitors!
Oh dear. Right, let's pick up this item.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Right, she wants to talk to us.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taris, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakiv, and now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You are blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as you have pulled the trigger yourself. Eerie, lock onto Taris and beam her directly to the brig.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taris' trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Agreed. Right, here we have the galleon. This appears to have come from the same source as the decalium we found in the Hobus system. These links will be important evidence in Taris' trial. The evidence is stacking up, isn't it? Right, it's the next one over there. This techosite contains energy signatures that correspond to the techosite deposits we scanned in the Hobus system, Captain. Techosite is an explosive compound Starfleet believes was present in the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. And if it's here, it could be connected. Sir, this protomatter appears to come from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it is often in use for explosive devices. If it was also present in the debris from the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. Protomatter was also used in the Genesis device. It's powerful but extremely dangerous. Right, overload. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload and there's no way to stop it. We need to return to the Erie before that happens. Hold on a second. Nothing else here then. Right, beam up. Taris is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set a course at the system.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating, but your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taris still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
I don't work for you.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taris to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Always a pleasure, Empress.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Thanks, Captain Sean.
Taris is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Taris' actions did not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You would be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Orbis supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taris from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You are the epitome of generosity, Empress Sela. Let's transport Taris over.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taris is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Reman used it to escape.
idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. On screen.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taris until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
A pleasure, Commander. Transporter room. You are clear to send Lieutenant Slen back to the Lisette. Right, let's go.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taris will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Taris? And where did they go?
Good question. Right, so we got the experience points, expertise, a new console, dilithium ore, and a set of shields. And I am going to pick that one, because all the others are standard shields, and that's a special one, even if it's not any more powerful than what we've got. So let's
I
collect
have
that.
missions for